Round to 64 women's doubles here. Helena Spiridis will get us started. Let's play pickleball.
Get in there, Jansen. I mean, I do think that that is her ball on the forehand side, but she, yeah, she jumped right in there, took control from the left side. Solid cross-court jam up there from Spiridis.
Wow, just enough topspin.
Well, Giltinan said she likes her forehand drive, and she went 3rd and 5th. Maybe she should have just ripped it on the 7th as well.
Nothing wrong with that. Wow, Helena Spiridis ropes it past Giltinan, and visuals clearly a factor there.
Yeah, that's just instantly.
I mean, that's 6 times it's changing color.
Right.
Wow, she stays back. What is going on, Adam?
I'm not quite sure.
What in the world just happened there?
Yeah, it's return and run. That's what you do for the most part.
That's what you learn on your first time you play. So let's see what happens here. I mean, she was so upset about the sun. Maybe I mean,
yeah, it's
you
possible.
can get in your head here.
It's possible.
You just forgot. All right, I'm very curious as to what's going to happen after the return here. She wasn't in a hurry to get to the line, but
I really think the issues with the visuals caused her to stay back because she was pretty rattled after that, as I don't think she saw the ball at all. We saw Jack Zock take an uncharacteristic awkward swing from a similar position.
And Jansen just unloads on a combination that was beautiful right there. So the North Carolina product looking good here early, 4-0.
Yeah, that is whipped through the zone. And like you said, both wings, forehand to start it, backhand to finish for Jansen. Nice work there from Courtney Clark. A little late getting to the kitchen, but a solid first volley and an even better second volley.
Nice angle from Spiridis there. Man, she's even bothered right now. The sun is directly in her face as she's going to serve.
I'd probably look to put a few more balls over Giltinan's way.
If somebody's rattled, they entered.
Yeah, they entered. Exactly right. And nothing's going to change here in terms of visuals, because the sun don't quit in Arizona.
It does not. I mean, it's going to quit at 6:14, just to be clear. So it's not like we're in Alaska where it doesn't set at this time of year or something. But we're an hour and a half from that point of the day here.
Yeah, but bottom line is Courtney Clark has looked just fine, and Laura Giltinan is a little rattled. So easy to put more balls over to Giltinan's paddle from a strategic perspective.
Yeah, this is where you got to bear down. You want to win matches, just be relentless in a smart strategy when maybe somebody's struggling a little bit. Wow, and just insult to injury there as the ball goes off the tape and tags Giltinan.
She will get a little reprieve in game 2.
For sure. backhands in the middle. Let's see if they take advantage of that.
Just a little payback on the let cord from Giltinan. Spiridis got her moments ago. That was a nice forehand roll drop by Giltinan, coming forward and trying that backhand roll from a very low position.
Beautiful lob from Jansen. And Spiridis lets the ball go that's easily a foot in and then can't believe it.
And a very quality reaction from Spiridis as well. Like, oh, that's 3 feet in, you know? Well, she was calibrating and now she knows. Okay, let's go with that.
And Australia would have been out because the water circles in a different direction. See? Quick learner.
Quick learner.
Yeah, but I agree, Adam. I mean, you have a player out of sorts. The ball has to go there. That's pretty from Jansen, who has looked like the best player in the court from the minute this match started.
Yeah, very nice. Two-handed backhand roll up the middle. Giltinan late getting there on the forehand side. So, and I do agree with your statement. Jansen has been playing some ball so far. That might have been 2 double hits in a row.
Clank to the clank, and it worked out somehow.
Worked out perfectly.
Nice recovery from Spiridis there.
I agree completely. She was in big trouble. Nice work to get her team back in the points and then earned an error from her opponents. I mean, that's a heavy drive. Jansen, she really gets coiled up and lets loose.
Yeah, the singles with all of that is no joke. Very, very nice for Giltinan there, and maybe a little positivity to carry over into game 2.
Absolutely. 2 short stroke counters on the forehand side.
Does it again.
I mean, it's a huge deal because she was clearly out of sorts, played 2 phenomenal points. So even if they can't capture this game, just need something positive to carry over, and could still come back in this one.
I've heard this is a game of runs.
Yes,
Adam,
it is.
So it's possible.
There's no doubt it is.
Jansen will not get a better look than that all day.
Yeah, set it up nicely with the one-handed roll. We've seen the two-handed backhand from her. So showing some variety on the backhand side.
Wow, and
what a leave for Courtney Clark.
And what a choice for Giltinan. It worked though.
It did. You cannot disagree with that. I mean, Clark, she's been pretty smooth from the midcourt and up at the kitchen. And you got some Arizona sun in your eyes. You're like, man, I got to deal with a lot of stuff.
Diane's going to walk him through, the release point being a little high on the serve. Certainly wasn't the contact point, it was where the toss came from. That was similar. Oh my, much more. I just like the vibe of Giltinan so much better now.
Oh, those two drives were fantastic from her. And Courtney Clark just half a second late getting to that forehand counter. Reaction says it all. There
like
from
this
Giltinan.
Whole place is so against me right now. Second game point. Oh dear. And Spiridis and Jansen take game number one, and
no paddle tap.
We're not tapping paddles. Okay, so 11-6 for Jansen again that we just had, and almost 1,500 players are going to experience the joy of a Carvana PPA Tour event right here in Carvana's backyard.
Okay, so Elena Jansen misses that and goes right over to the referee. I wonder what that could be about.
I'm going to have to ask Diane about that after this match. The other thing we have here, Adam, is the 5th anniversary of the Carvana PPA Tour. It wasn't the Carvana PPA Tour, but started in Mesa in February 5 years ago. Here we are today.
Yeah.
This place was just desert.
Yeah, and yeah, absolutely right.
I played in that tournament.
I did too, and I got a silver medal with Colin Johns playing the left side, Dave.
Wow, boy, that feels interesting.
Yeah, and I will go, your previous comment, I will say you are a champion for making as many deep runs as you did in the Senior Pro Tour playing with sunglasses, because I can't even hit the ball if I have sunglasses on.
Thank you, sir. Nice compact stroke there for Giltinan.
Spiridis a little late getting to the line, but it looks like we have a bit more of a calm, collected Giltinan here to start game two. She picked up a bit of steam at the end of game one, and it looks like it is carrying over for now.
Oh my. Righty, lefty.
And I think with just the court positioning of Giltinan when she was firing away, that Clark just has to get in there and smack that with the lefty forehand.
Yes. You've got to take that one, Miss Clark. I'm sure the 5th grade students would have loved for you to jump in there on that one.
Well, it's two forehands in the middle, and they met 5 days ago, Dave. So that's all part of it.
And what a shot from Jansen. Roped through the middle. No forehands in the middle that time.
No. And Spiridis has done absolutely nothing wrong. She's played a great right side supporting role. But your statement holds true. Elena Jansen has definitely been the best player on the court so far.
Spiridis has this interesting little poke with the backhand. That time she tried backside of the paddle save. That did not work.
Levels definitely been building in this match. That was a quality point from all 4 ladies.
2-3-1.
Oh, so maybe the discussion was where the prior serve came from, and she's already been warned once in this match, so that is a fault.
Yeah, let's just add to the list of things that are tough to overcome here.
Yes.
The Humana Championship court factor, new partnership, service rules. There's a lot going on between the ears.
And I can assure you that Ms. Clark did not want to go to the principal's office for that right there. I think she's just going through her natural rhythm, and great get there from Giltinan. Man.
Great get from Spiridis with a poor first volley position, then Giltinan, and then a loose air from Courtney Clark.
Well, we were living really high there for a while.
And survived it. You can only survive that for so long. Nice put away from Courtney Clark.
It's well back. Nice backhand roll. We haven't seen many backhands from Giltinan. So ball back, no harm done. See if she's good, because she knows she's the first server coming in, and no incident there. So we see timeouts called for lots of reasons. Oh man, what a dig. Clark can't get to that one though.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. Just full on practice mode, finding the exact contact point on his serve early in game 2.
And it doesn't matter what the serve rule is if it hits in the green. So they call timeout on offense, their only timeout for the game, and it goes empty.
3-2-1.
Yeah, I mean, the lean in there from Jansen. And I like what she's bringing to the table right now.
Yeah, this is one of those times where you feel like, all right, everything I'm doing is working. When I make it, I need to just take this match over. And ta-da.
Ta-da. Yeah, that is, I mean, she had to get through 2 forehands from the midcourt with a drive, and she does it.
5-2-1.
Big rope from Spiridis there, and 6-2 now.
Yeah, I talked about that. Spiridis playing a fantastic supporting right side role. She says, you're ripping it. I'm going to take a crack at this one. Well struck from her.
Wow, big yell from Giltinan, and not a happy one, and they are down 5. No timeout available to be called because the teacher had to call timeout to get taught. It is starting to fall apart here for Giltinan and Clark. Now 8-2.
8-2-1.
Man, just demolished third. Great defense from Spiridis. Off the tape, and it stays in. My goodness.
Yeah, that was an interesting little firefight, though, in the heart of that point. Some big swings going on down there, and most of them were handled for that one.
Nice job. Spiridis poke, full swing, and then a put away, and we are at match point rapidly after that offensive timeout.
10-2-1.
Spiridis got to get the backhand out of there on that return and let Jansen find it and rip it.
10-2-2.
But she does it on her own, and Spiridis and Jansen take this one. Aussie v. Aussie. It's Spiridis that wins that heads up, and they will move on with an 11-6, 11-2 win. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is the grand return to the 20 by 44 of Sam